Good morning and Jai Hind dear students. Welcome to biology class. Children, in the Zoom class also, we have revised this chapter, isn't it? We have talked about different joints and the movement of the joints. So quickly let's revise it. So in the neck region, we have which joint? Pivot joint. Shoulder, we have ball and socket joint. Here in the elbow region, we have hinge joint. In this hand and the wrist region, we have gliding joint. In fingers again, we have a hinge joint. Same goes with our legs also. Okay, so this we have completely revised it. Now children, the question comes, does this movement of bones is only because of the bones that are present? Is only bones involved in the movement? No, bones alone cannot move. Okay, so to move the bones, one thing that is muscles, which is very important. Okay, muscle plays a very important role in the movement of bones. ठीक है, जैसे कि कोई भी हार्ड लकड़ी आप ले लो और उसमें रबर बैंड लगा दो और तब आप उसको मूव कराओ, देन इट कैन मूव अकॉर्डिंगली. ठीक है, आप अगर उसमें रबर बैंड लगा के मूव करा रहे हो तो वो मूव करेगा. इन द सेम वे the bones are also moving with the help of muscles. ठीक है, बोन से मसल्स अटैच्ड होती हैं और that muscles helps in the movement of bone. Clear? Okay, so muscles acts as a elastic there. Muscles किस तरह act करती है? Elastic की तरह act करती है. Now these muscles or the attachment of muscles and bones are called tendons. क्या बोलते हैं हम इसको? Tendons. They are called tendons. Okay, now what happens, let's quickly see. So if we talk about this muscle, ठीक है, यहाँ की बात करें हम तो यहाँ पे बोन है. कौन सी बोन होती है यहाँ पे? ह्यूमरस बोन होती है. कौन सी बोन होती है? ह्यूमरस. ओके, नाउ children always remember muscles can only pull, it cannot push. ठीक है, और pull और push का क्या मतलब होता है? I'll show you and then you will understand it. So just have a look here. So if you see this figure children, here what you can see is, see this is a humerus. ये कौन सी बोन है? This is a humerus. Okay, and you can see here these are the muscles. These two are muscles called tendons. क्या बोलते हैं हम इसको? Tendons बोलते हैं. Clear? अब आप ये देखो कि इसके मूवमेंट के लिए, फॉर द मूवमेंट ऑफ बोन, फर्स्ट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, दिस muscle, the above, this layer above is called biceps. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Biceps. और जो नीचे होती हैं, नीचे वाली muscles, they are called triceps. Okay, so we have biceps and we have triceps here. Now what they do, first this muscle will be pulled. Bicep को हम पहले pull कर रहे हैं. ठीक, तो जब बाइसेप पुल हो रहा है तो जो ट्राइसेप है वो रिलैक्स हो जा रहा है. ठीक, फिर क्या हो रहा है? ट्राइसेप पुल हो रहा है और बाइसेप रिलैक्स हो जा रहा है. ठीक है, इन द सेम वे लेट्स सी, ये हमने फोल्ड किया तो हमें स्ट्रेच कहाँ पड़ रहा है? यहाँ पे पड़ रहा है, हियर इन द ट्राइसेप रीजन. ठीक है, और ये रिलैक्स्ड है. नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन, जब हम ऐसे करते हैं तो ये रिलैक्स होता है और इस पे स्ट्रेंथ पड़ता है, इस पे जोर पड़ता है, इस पे पुल होता है. क्लियर? सो चिल्ड्रन क्विकली स्ट्रेच योर हैंड्स. Children, stretch your hand and see. See, when you have straightened your hand, both the muscles, biceps and triceps, both are in a relaxed position. Okay? आपने ऐसे किया हाथ, क्या हो रहा है? इस एरिया में, which is a tricep muscle here, is getting stretched. यहाँ की मसल क्या हो रही है? Stretch हो रही है, which is called pull. Okay, pulling off this tricep. Okay, here the muscle is relaxed. Okay, the moment you will straighten your hand, what will happen? This muscle will relax, and here you can feel the stretch. Okay, so just do it like this. थोड़ी देर बाद ये आपको दर्द भी होने लगेगा. कैसे दर्द होने लगेगा कि there will be a continuous stretch. ठीक है, यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे, which is this is called bicep and this is called tricep. Okay, so by this the bones move with the help of tendons. Tendons are the connecting link between muscles and bone, that is called tendon. Okay, so muscles always pull, it does not push. Okay, so always remember that. Same goes with our leg also. Same goes with our leg also. You can see here, see, biceps contract, ये contract कर रहा है, और tricep relax कर रहा है. Okay, again biceps are relaxing and tricep is contracting. Clear? So raising the hand and lowering the hand. So this way the bicep is stretch and tricep pull. So in the same way the movement of muscles take place. Okay, same goes with the leg. So these are the muscles. Okay, the here we also have a muscle. So when we move the leg, then there are a stretch in the muscle. Okay, as we straighten it, it is relaxed. Okay, so again there is pull. Always remember, the muscles move the bone by their pull. Muscles cannot push. They always pull, they cannot push. Okay, always remember that. Now children, let's quickly go to the oral question. List two important functions that your rib cage performs. So what are the two important functions that a rib cage performs? First, it protects the internal organ like lungs and heart. First thing. Second, it gives a proper body shape. It gives a proper shape to the body. Okay, these are the two functions of rib cage. Now, second, blood cells are made in the skeleton system. In which part of skeleton system are they made? So children, here they are talking about bone marrow. Okay, so bone marrow, I have told you that bones look hard from the outer side, but it is softer inside. That is called bone marrow, and from that bone marrow blood cells are made. Okay, from the bone marrow blood cells are made. Now question 3, in which part of skeletal system are almost all bones immovable? Children, this question we have also discussed in the Zoom class. So in which part of the skeletal system are almost all bones immovable? That is skull. So in the skull, almost all bones are immovable except for jawbone. Okay. Now question number 4. Each bone in your backbone allows only a slight movement. How then are you able to bend your back so much to touch your toes? So there is not only one bone in the backbone, there are 33 bones, and all these bones are having a gap in between, which is a flexible, and secondly backbone is curved in shape. So that is why we can bend our backbone. Okay. Question number 5. Which joint allow greater movement? A hinge joint or a ball and socket joint? What kind of movement do these bones allow? So कौन सा joint ज़्यादा move करता है? Hinge joint कि ball and socket joint? Definitely ball and socket joint. Why? Because hinge joint can only move in one plane, whereas Ball and socket joint can move in all the direction. Okay, that is why. Question number 6. Muscles make bones move by pulling and pushing them. Do you agree? Give reason. No. Answer is no. Why? Because muscles can only pull. It does not push. Okay. Now children, the last topic of this chapter, that is movement in other animals. So children, we have seen in case of humans, we have seen the different types of bones present in the humans. We have seen different joints and the movement of humans. कि कैसे movement होता है. Now, let's talk about the animals. Children, there are certain animals which contains bones like humans do. Okay, not the same structure, but they contains bone. Okay, but there are certain animals जिनमें बोन होता ही नहीं है, जिसमें स्केलेटन होता ही नहीं है. Okay, so according to this we are going to divide it into three parts. Okay, we'll divide it into three parts. So depending on the presence of skeleton inside, outside or not, we have divided the skeleton into three parts. What are these three parts? First is exoskeleton. Okay. Second is endoskeleton. And third is liquid skeleton. Okay, so depending on where the skeleton is present, they are divided into three these categories. Exoskeleton क्या होता है कि कुछ एनिमल्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनमें बोन्स या स्केलेटन बाहर प्रेजेंट होता है, दैट इज आउटसाइड द बॉडी. ओके, दे आर कॉल्ड एक्सोस्केलेटन. कुछ ऐसे ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं जिसमें स्केलेटन इनसाइड बॉडी प्रेजेंट होता है, जैसे कि हम लोगों में. सो वी आर कॉल्ड एंडोस्केलेटन. ओके, देयर आर सम एनिमल्स which does not contain bones or a hard substance inside their body. They contains liquid which acts as a skeleton. So it is called liquid skeleton. Like for example, we have earthworm. So earthworm has a liquid skeleton filled inside their body. So you can see here, you can see in the figure children, this earthworm, they do not have any bones. They don't have any bone. Rather, some liquid is filled inside their body. Liquid is filled inside their body. Then what happens? This liquid get squeezed. आप अगर इस फिगर को ध्यान से देखो तो क्या हो रहा है कि while moving वो अपनी बॉडी को छोटा कर रहे हैं. Then the back is getting stick और वो front portion move कर रहा है. Please look at the diagram. पहले क्या कर रहा है कि वो अपनी बॉडी को छोटा कर रहा है. Then it is sticking, पीछे के हैंड को ग्राउंड से अटैच करके he is only moving the front part. Okay, so by this way they move. They don't have any skeleton or a bony structure. They only have a liquid structure or a liquid skeleton filled in it. Okay, so I'll show you this. Just a second. So see, earthworm have a liquid skeleton. They have liquid trapped in the spaces inside their body. इनकी बॉडी के अंदर क्या होता है? लिक्विड होता है, ठीक है। द मसल्स स्क्वीज अगेंस्ट द लिक्विड, दिस कीप्स द बॉडी फर्म, लिक्विड के होने की वजह से उनकी बॉडी पे एक प्रॉपर स्ट्रक्चर होता है। मसल्स इन द वार्म बॉडी कैन बी स्क्वीज डिफरेंटली एंड चेंज द बॉडी शेप। To move, earthworm first extend the front part of its body, पहले वो अपनी front part of body को extend करेगा, फिर keeping the rear part fixed, अपनी body को क्या करेगा, वो छोटा कर लेगा, it will shorten it, okay, and then again take the front body away. So as I have shown you in the diagram, in the same way the earthworm moves. So what is important here to learn is, first, earthworm consists of a liquid skeleton. Second, its muscle helps in its movement, and the movement is important कि पहले वो आगे move करता है, then stick the body and then further movement. Okay, so this is earthworm. Now moving ahead, let's see a snail. How many of you have seen a snail, children? So I cannot see you. Maybe most of you have seen the snail. तो snail में क्या होता है बेटा कि you can see here in the diagram that this is the outer covering. Can you see this outer covering? So it acts as the skeleton, or it acts as a protective layer. It acts as a protective layer in snail. ठीक है, जब भी उनको लगता है कि कोई उनका प्रे आ रहा है तो वो अपनी बॉडी को छोटा करके और इस घर के अंदर छिपा लेते हैं, ठीक है। दिस इज अ स्नेल, okay. A snail has the bone outside, so hence it is called exoskeleton. So hence it is called, children, exoskeleton. So as I have told you that exoskeleton means skeleton outside the body, okay. So here also in the snail skeleton is present outside the body, तो इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, exoskeleton, okay. It acts as a protective layer. Same is the case with cockroach. Everybody has seen a cockroach, I know. So cockroach have legs. ये क्या है, उनके legs हैं. They also have an outer covering to protect its body. Hence it also has exoskeleton. ठीक है, और इसके दो टेंटिकल्स होते हैं. एज यू कैन सी हियर, दीज आर द टेंटिकल्स. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम, टेंटिकल्स, विच हैज अ सेंसरी ऑर्गन, विच एक्ट्स एज अ सेंसरी ऑर्गन, जो कि सेंस करता है कि इसका प्रे कितनी दूर पे है, ठीक है. नाउ कॉकरोच कैन फ्लाई ऑल्सो, cockroach can walk also, okay. So this is cockroach. Let's see here. So all such insects basically move like this. So it is like a house. तो जो snail के ऊपर shell होता है, it acts as a house. It is a skeleton which is outside the body, so it is called exoskeleton. Crabs, insects such as cockroach also have exoskeleton, give support and protection, and also allow the movement at the joints. ठीक है. Snail have a thick structure called foot. Snail का क्या है, एक thick structure होता है which is called foot, as I have shown you in the diagram. It is made up of strong muscle. It's producing a series of wave-like movement which push the snail's body forward. Okay, as I have shown you in the diagram, I'll again show it to you. So as you can see here, this portion above this area, complete area, acts as a skeleton, and this is the muscle, okay, which is called foot, which is very strong, which is very strong. Okay, and helps in the movement. Clear? Now, cockroach can walk, climb, and fly. We know that. We have already experienced it. So cockroaches can walk also, they can climb also, and they can fly also. When they fly, it is very dangerous. They have 3 pairs of legs. Altogether, they have 6 legs. Okay? The leg muscles move the legs for walking and climbing. There are 2 pair of wings attached to the breast. The breast muscle move the wings for flying. Okay? So I have already shown you the figure. I'll again show it to you. So क्या है ये cockroach है. ठीक है. Cockroach में क्या होता है? They have 3 pair leg. कहाँ पे है 3 pair? This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So they have 3 pair legs, 1 tentacle, like 2 tentacles, which acts as a sensory organ. Okay, which helps them to walk, climb, and fly. ठीक है? Now coming on to fish. So fish के अंदर bones होते हैं. ठीक है? तो अगर fish की body के अंदर bone है, तो they will act as a endoskeleton, like humans. We are also endoskeleton. Fishes are endoskeleton. Okay. So this is the structure of fish. Okay. First of all, very important thing, they have a streamlined body. जो ये shape आप देख रहे हो fish का, this shape of fish like this is called a streamlined structure. ठीक है. ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर और किसका होता है? ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर एरोप्लेन का होता है. ठीक है. दे आर ऑल्सो स्ट्रीमलाइन. स्ट्रीमलाइन बॉडी शेप से क्या होता है? दे कैन मूव इन very fast and in one direction. They can move like this. Okay. Now children, the back portion of the fish, which is called fin, okay, they help in the movement of fish in water. Okay, but they also have a side fins here. This side fins help in maintaining the balance. ठीक है. ये क्या करते हैं? बैलेंस मेंटेन करने में हेल्प करते हैं. सो लेट्स सी. So fishes are endoskeleton. Fish, amphibian, reptiles, birds, mammals, all are endoskeleton. They have vertebrates. Muscles can enable the fish to move, are found on either side of the backbone. ये आप देख रहे हो muscles present होते हैं चारों तरफ. These muscles contract on one side and expand on other. This move the body from side to side in a zigzag pattern. As the tail fin ये देख रहे हो, this is a tail fin of a fish moves along the body in a zigzag pattern. It pushes against the water. So this fin helps in the movement. Okay. The body is streamlined. I have shown you what is streamlined, which helps in the movement. Okay. Aeroplanes, boat, ship, they also have a streamlined shape. Now coming on to snake. Children, like we have vertebral column, we have vertebral column at the back. In the same way, snakes are also having a vertebrate. They are having a long backbone. But these backbone are very flexible. ये कैसे होते हैं? ये बहुत flexible होते हैं. So that they can easily twist and turn and move. Okay. So I'll show you. See. Can you see this diagram? So they have a very long vertebral column, very long backbone, but this is really very flexible so that a snake can move, and everybody knows how a snake moves. Yes, snakes move in a zigzag pattern. Okay, snake move like this. So their skeleton or a backbone is very, very, very flexible. And they also act as a endoskeleton structure. They also have a endoskeleton body. Okay. So long backbone, which is very flexible. The snake can curve its body into many loops. हमें पता है. Now each loop pushes against the ground to give a forward push. They move from side to side in a zigzag manner, wave-like motion. Now birds can fly. All right, they can walk, they can run, they can hop. Okay. Sometimes few birds can swim also. Why? They also have a bone. They have proper bony structure. You see, this is the bone structure of bird, which is hollow. अगर आप बोन देखो इसकी ना तो मैक्सिमम ऑफ द पोर्शन इज हॉलो. ठीक है. सो बिकॉज इट इज हॉलो, द वेट ऑफ बोन इज वेरी लाइट. बहुत हल्का होता है. और ये हल्का होता है इस वजह से दे कैन फ्लाई. दैट इज व्हाई दे कैन फ्लाई. And the birds are having very hollow structure. Their wing bone, this wing bone is attached to their breastbone. This is the breastbone and it is attached to this. Okay. And from here they can move their bones and wings. Okay. So this is about the bird. Okay. So that was about the bird, children. So the bones of the bird are hollow and very light, making it easy for them to rise in air. Strong muscle in their breastbone help birds to flap their wings and fly. Okay, so that's all for the explanation of this chapter. Let's quickly again go through the oral question. So question number 1, children, please be ready with your pencil. Do all animals have bones? No. All animals does not have bone. Example, earthworm, snail, cockroach, they don't have bones. Okay. So what are the examples? इसके examples are earthworm, snail and cockroach and other insects also. Okay. Now second question. Do the following have endoskeleton or exoskeleton? हमें ये बताना है कि कौन सा इसमें किसमें एंडोस्केलेटन है किसमें एक्सोस्केलेटन है. ओके, क्विकली. ह्यूमंस, एंडो की एक्सो. एंडो मतलब अंदर, एक्सो मतलब बाहर. एंडो मतलब अंदर, एक्सो मतलब बाहर. ओके. सो ह्यूमंस हैव एंडोस्केलेटन. क्रैब exoskeleton, cockroach exoskeleton, fish endoskeleton, snail exoskeleton. Okay, is it clear? Humans endoskeleton, crab exo, cockroach exo, fish endo, snail exo. So humans and fish have endoskeleton, rest all these three have exoskeleton. Okay, now question number 3. The fish uses the fin on its side to paddle in water. Do you agree? Give reason. No, the side fins of fish is only to balance in the water. Rather, the tail fin at the back helps them to move. Okay. Last question. How is movement in the snake related to the flexibility of its backbone? Is this also true for humans? No, it is not true for humans. Rather, the snake have more flexible backbones. They have multiple vertebrate so that they can move easily. Okay, children. So that was about this chapter. We have done the explanation of this chapter, children. I'll send you these oral question answers. So after the class, please go to the school content app and there you can find the answers and to complete your work, children. Okay, in the next class, that is tomorrow, we'll discuss the exercise part, that is choose the most appropriate answer, very short answer question and long answer questions. Okay, so I hope you have understood it. In case of any doubt, do ask in the group chat. So that's all for today. Thank you and Jai Hind everyone.